All right. Now I'll tell you this. I don't think that Biden did super amazing great. All right. it was Biden being about what we expected, and then Trump being about what we expected. I'm not surprised about how the debate went. I was just hoping for better. Tricky Sondsol, you look so gracious, just bowing out. Listen, let me just move some windows around. So chat, give me your honest takeaways. No coping, no seething. So I just gotta continue fixing my shit. There we go. All right, everyone go over to the YouTube, like the stream, get it out there. Biden at least was able to talk about actual policy despite having brain farts. Trump always avoided the subject and kept rambling like at every rally he holds, but it was rough to watch. Yeah. Do you think it'll give Biden an advantage if the next debate takes place in a prison? If the memes about like Biden, needing drugs to debate didn't happen this time, they should do it next time. He's the president of the United States. He can get whatever he wants. Let me see. He hasn't responded. I don't remember what his server is called. There it is. Why the are there 2 waiting rooms that are locked? What's the point of them being waiting rooms?
That's it. Here's the thing. If he can't... No, I think he has to take a whole knee, bro. I think he needs to just say, you know what? I saw what I did. I'm gonna bow out of this one. I understand. And resign immediately. Like, just do that.
Well, that would guarantee a Trump victory, man.
Okay, really quick. Can I just ask a quick question? Why the do you have 2 waiting rooms that are locked to join, but then you have another one named join here? Isn't the point of a waiting room for people to jump into so that you can pull them in?
Well, no, hypothetically, what it's supposed to be is we have the interview room, which has a mod in it, if I do shows, that interviews people from the join here and then moves them to waiting rooms, so that way I can then pull them up one at a time.
You have overcomplicated this so hard.
No, it's really not. This is just like the standard waiting room thing. Okay, whatever. Off.
This is not the standard. I refuse to believe it.
The problem is that you can see them, okay? That's the thing. If you couldn't see them, it wouldn't be a problem.
You know, it wouldn't be a problem if I actually had perms just to jump in and say hello whenever the I wanted to. But obviously, you don't value our friendships.
Literally, no one has that anymore.
Oh, nobody has that anymore. But except for someone like me should have.
No, it's Pickstart, and I think it's Pickstart and Hana maybe. But
so I'm not good enough.
No, it's not that. Literally no one has that, all right? It's just what it is.
But 2 people have it and they're good enough.
I can't. Yes, because they're like the server mods. Okay.
Oh, boo-hoo. Why don't I have mod? Jesus.
Because you don't, okay? Bro, what do you...
What? He kicked me.
I think Pickstart did that.
Pickstart is just mad, okay?
He is a little mad. It's okay.
Mad because bad. What was your question?
How do you feel right now? It's like
hopefully it doesn't come off as cope. This is exactly what I was expecting things to come out like. But I was
so hopeful.
Yeah, the reason I'm disappointed is because I was hopeful, but this is like we had Biden on one side being like for all of the criticisms that we could throw at him, like he did pretty decent after the initial like question. That one was
off. No, he fell off.
Where he lost his train of thought in the beginning. That
one was really rough. And then he picked it back up. The commercial break happened. Then he was bad again, and then he picked it back up like throughout the second half of the debate.
I barely think I don't think he really picked it back up in the second half at all, to be honest with you.
The reason why, because that's the feeling I get, but I was like intently listening because I had that feeling. I think that the prior up and us like catastrophizing immediately gives you that feeling that he didn't pick it up in the second half. But he honestly he did. He did really good in the except for the first quarter of the first half. Yeah. He did really good in the first half, and except for the first quarter of the second half,
he did really good in the first half.
No, I'm sorry. He did.
He had out at the end of that first half. He was way better.
Well, but
no, it wasn't just ended. Like the second half, like God, I hate referring to it like the second quadrant, right?
Second quarter, second half. That's it. It's
the
fine.
second
It's
quarter
like,
of the debate, right, was like very good for him.
First quarter, definitively Trump. Second quarter, it was like a little bit skewed towards Biden.
Second quarter goes to Biden. Come on.
Second quarter goes to Biden easy.
But
he
not
dodged the
enough.
question. He dodged a question about January 6th in the second quarter. And in the third quarter, he dodged 2 questions about January 6th. And
but you and I are looking at dodging questions. That's not what.
Okay, here's the thing though. If you are watching this and you're not informed, Trump won via vibe check. He crushed.
Exactly.
But if you know anything at all about the current political climate, then you probably know to listen for all the bullshit Trump was peddling, and he was peddling a lot of it.
What the was that?
Normally,
did y'all
I
hear
would
that?
say,
or was that my computer? The ding.
What?
Okay, we heard this ding throughout the debate when I was watching it with Wick, but I just heard it just now.
Nope, not us.
I have no idea.
What the is that coming from?
You got a smoke alarm in there, Sondsol?
Dude, Sondsol. Dude.
No, it's like a dinger. Like your time is up. That's what all of us on the Wick panel thought it was. But I just heard it just now.
I have no idea. Anyway, in debates, I would say normally it's going to be the people that are educated that are watching the debate, and so it's going to skew toward that. But in this one, I'm not sure. I think this one, it was hyped up so much. I think more regular people were probably tuning in, more normies than usual. I don't know how much though.
But here's the thing: the first presidential debate almost always gets the highest viewership of all the presidential debates. And
which one? The first one?
The first one. You know, if we're looking classically, right?
I don't know that off the top of my head, but I also, given the nature of this debate being the earliest one in like American history, literally ever, there was a purpose for that, right? On one hand, Trump really wanted to fight Biden, so he got what he wanted. Biden wanted to cement this as a Trump versus Biden election. There are no third-party candidates. We're now in the full swing, even though we haven't been fully, like, perfectly nominated. Like, we haven't gone through the ceremony of getting nominated by our parties. But this is me versus him. No RFK, him, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I like I agree with Acriel. The idea that someone who's uninformed, which is, let's be honest, something like 80% of Republicans and 50% of Democrats.
I'd say it's like 80-80 for both, but, you know, go off. King.
No, I don't. Like, I think that there's a meaningful difference between the worlds that we're living in. I'm not giving the Democrats too much credit, all right?
There's a meaningful difference, but it still boils down to the same thing, that at some point, a lot of people are going to clock out of politics and they're just gonna be like, oh, these people are bad on the other side. They're not gonna think that much more than that. I think Bush made plenty of lifelong Democrats, you know.
Wait, like what? Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
Bush and Trump made lifelong Democrats, right?
Sure.
Okay, just like Obama made lifelong Republicans. So it's like,
man, people really hate black people that much, huh?
They do. In fact, I played a Gran Torino clip in the middle of this because I said what he needs to do is he needs to come in here, call Trump a hard R N-word, and just say, get out of my country, freak. Like, I just wish he would have done. The thing is, even when he had like good lines, there wasn't the force. And I think aesthetics do matter. I think they really, really, really matter.
They do, unfortunately, matter. I don't disagree.
And I think that this is the absolute truth of like how JFK won, you know, like how did he win? He went on television, outshined. Yeah, I think we're.
Oh, shut up! We're not.
I mean, I'm gonna still make my phone call. I'm gonna still advocate. I'm gonna do it harder.
Dude, it is June. It is June 27th.
If anything, this makes me more motivated to do more because I feel like I have to now, right?
Well, good. Maybe like it'll put some fire under you.
No, that's the guy. I always.
I'm joking.
Calls,
okay.
So, like, I always
I'm not denigrating you, okay? I love you.
No, I know. I don't give a shit. That's fine. No, I always do phone banking, but like, yeah, it's gotta. I don't know, man. I am to say disheartened. I get that.
I'm disheartened too. That's the
like,
thing. I'm a like avid, hardcore Biden supporter. I love the guy. I do
too.
Unironically, like on basically every metric except for popularity, he is the best president of my lifetime. On policy, on like basically everything that I give a about, right? So I want him to win, not because I just like Democrats and hate Trump, but because I earnestly like Biden. But I'm not going to catastrophize over an expected bad level of debating from him this early. If this was, listen, and I would be exactly where you are if this was like August, September, October, like that I would say, yeah, throw in the towel. Let's start like, doomsday prepping.
It's not gonna be fresh in anybody's mind come election day.
No, it's just that it's so far. It's so far from the election that I don't think it's going to actually make anything.
Well, yeah,
like, look, it's going to hurt a lot of any pro-Biden pundit is always going to have to deal with this shit. Like, that's it. Like, that's where we're at.
I mean, look what happened with Fetterman. Like, that was real bad when we watched that. And what happened? Nothing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Mehmet Oz is like, I mean, one, he's from Jersey. Pennsylvanians hate Jersey.
Look at Trump. He doesn't have a lot of fans, bro.
I mean, I understand.
I mean, he's got a lot of fans, but he doesn't. You know what I mean?
He is a fan, in fact, a freaky ass Nilla, if you will, and
the ones he has are very scary. We'll say that.
They're not. I don't. No, not really. I don't respect their terrorism, to be honest with you. I understand that it exists. I think it's.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. I must have missed something in the conversation. Why are we talking about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. We're gonna move on because I can't do it. Right.
Okay.
You should check out Destiny's responsible reaction. This was a bad night for Biden. That's where I'm.
Dude, did you see Brianna Wu's response?
Yeah.
My God, she bailed so fast. Dude, she's like, that's it. I'm done. The Democrats are doomed. It's all over. I said it from the beginning.
Did you see? She did that before the debate, though. She even said.
Did she even say that before the debate?
No, she said in one of the tweets during the debate. I already made up my mind before this, and then goes off on her shit. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's Brianna Wu, dude.
I'm waiting for the "Why I Left the Left" video.
I mean, if Trump wins, we don't have to deal with her anymore. So.
Is that a threat?
No. I mean, unless Trump's making them, which he does. But, let's be real. Yeah, I don't think it's out of the ordinary to say he might purge political opponents.
Trump had a lot of points where he really up to. That's going to hurt him, though.
Yeah, I understand that, you're going to say that, dude. But, here's
Well, I'm talking dodging the question about January 6th, like Sondsol said, that was bad.
Hold on. It wasn't just a dodge. Here's the thing that's really is that he gave the response that his advisors wanted him to give the first time. And then when pressed, he walked it back and did the same line from 2020. He went from listen, of course, if this is if we get to the end of this and I lose, then yeah, I obviously I'm not advocating for anything bad, whatever the he said, right?
Yeah.
Literally 45 seconds later, he's like, we'll see. If this is a fair election, then maybe. It's like, bro, how did you...
again would not say he would accept the results of the election, and that's going to
be really
put
bad
a fire under the people that love democracy, which is the majority. Will that carry into November? I don't know. They got to maintain that energy, but if you can keep Trump talking about that shit.
Do you think Biden was sick?
If he had a cold, I don't know. He might have been. There's a cold going around right now. I'm sick right now.
He's coughing a lot. Do you think?
I don't know.
I think it's possible that he was sick,
I don't think it would have benefited him at all if he said that he was. It would have just sounded like an excuse. There's no reason to even say 100%. Anything. So
yeah.
Do you think that he would have benefited from calling Trump the hard R during that?
I think it would have been so base.
Everybody would have.
Can you imagine though?
Oh, I see Biden's still racist. He's got that word on his mind.
Biden's got that dog in him.
Yeah. Oh, Yeah, that was a rough watch.
But like, do you like in your heart of hearts, do you think that this right here is like the election?
I think that this sets a very specific tone and narrative that was starting to like walk away from Trump, right? Because Trump is on the campaign trail making gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. Biden seemed to be doing pretty well for a bit. I would say that I feel that that kind of reset in tone that I was starting to see, I think that's why Biden like recently, has been like neck and neck with Trump on the 538 shit. I think that tone gets shifted by this, and I don't know how long it's going to take. I understand you want to say this specifically isn't going to be the thing in the election, right? But like I think there's a tone that's set that needs to be overcome, and I don't. I hope Biden was actually sick, comes to the next one, and just calls him one slur, just one slur. All right, I'll give him the F1. I don't give a shit.
Like what's like a light slur, or
if you were pushed away by
like,
Biden,
call him an Eskimo or something?
No, like call him like a F slur.
Huh. I'm pretty sure you're not straight and I'm not straight. You can just say it. I give you the pass.
I don't really give a shit. I'm trying to.
We are on kick, but
bro, here's the thing. Okay,
advocate.
I'm trying to curse less because I'm editing videos, and like, I need to make it a point to just do it slightly less because I hate editing that much.
Why not just like get a transcript thing and?
Because I have to watch the video anyways to find out like where I'm cutting things. And I don't want to include the cursing because then I can't get YouTube monetization on it if it's too excessive.
It's all about the money for you, isn't it? Never cared about anything else. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay.
No,
you vote Trump. I hear he's going to cut taxes again.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's like I'm sure that's
$5 trillion this time. He'll bankrupt the company or country, not the company.
Yeah.
I have a couple of notes from it, like. Trump doesn't answer anything. He just speaks in superlatives. I can't speak today. Superlatives. Jesus. So like everything is just like the biggest, the best, or the lowest, the worst.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I have the Trump dodging stuff. I like how do y'all remember when Trump was bringing up the Hunter Biden laptop stuff?
Yeah.
As if like how does that play with people? Because like the dude isn't running he's not running for office is the problem.
I don't think it plays as hard as Trump thinks it does. It works with his base. That's about it.
It does work with the base, but like it also works with like right center leaning people who are like, oh yeah, there's the Hillary Clinton laptop thing. That's what that is.
Libertarian types love that shit.
Yeah, like the whole Hunter Biden laptop thing is just an echo. That's why they use it, because you already know the story because of Hillary Clinton, and you just invoke that, and you can just basically be like, oh yeah, Hunter Biden's a pedophile. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's like where that goes. I think it's an invocation. I do think it somewhat works a little bit, but like, I think, all right, here's my biggest thing. I don't think Biden attacked enough. That's a big thing that I was really frustrated with. I think when he went offensive, it was good. He just didn't do it enough. And he was trying to like lay out policy. I think you just need to not do that with Trump. I think that's actually like one of the weaknesses.
Which one?
Is that Trump's not going to talk about policy, right? Like
never.
Actually, yeah, exactly. So why talk about policy? Just attack him on just the very.
I think he needed to hit.
You have to do both.
Responses.
You have to do both.
Not going into policy.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, you can go away from policy while also like just saying, "Oh yeah," or what I did with this, and then you could just have that be.
But policy is good for Biden, and policy is bad for Trump.
Well, yeah, I understand that. All right,
so if you can hit your own policy while at the same time pointing out that he has hit none, and just be like, "How are you going to do any of this? How?"
Yeah,
and then have Trump once again answer the same way and say nothing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like it's still going to play off badly because Biden didn't really do that well enough. I think.
At one point, I was dealing with some family stuff. I had my headphones off. I put them back on, and Trump was going, that war in Ukraine is horrible. They're not winning that war. It's terrible. We're sending all that money. And then all of a sudden he goes, Jake jumps in. The question was, are you going to accept the results of the election? I couldn't stop laughing.
So yeah, that part was good, because it was him going off topic entirely, right? And then like after that veer being shown to have to be brought back to it, which I think is going to can get a lot of plays. I think, be sure of that.
I would point mostly to, if we look at 2020, I mean, most people weren't voting
I just
for
disconnected.
Biden anyway.
I didn't hear the question that you're saying.
Trump, and that's still the case now.
Mm-hmm.
This might turn people off to the idea of Biden being like their most favoritist president ever, but I don't think that was going to cost him the election in the first place because his opponent is Trump.
Yeah, I mean, it's just winning those suburban white women, dude, and that's.
I think abortion will honestly save us. That's going to save the entire thing.
I think that's like honestly like I do think that Trump does have this weird obsession with like going back over all the Russia stuff. I don't think that's a great look for him to do. I don't think that he's in line with most American values on
that. The way he talked tonight, like it feels like he hates America, doesn't it?
Well,
Trump,
America. He just wants like new America,
He wants his America. He doesn't want anyone else's America.
Ultra America. Ultramaga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well,
that's all you got?
You're just depressed? America that arrests him.
What else to hit on it? Like, I think that's like pretty much it. It's like, I think first quarter went to Trump, second quarter slightly Biden, third quarter Trump, fourth quarter slightly Biden, closing statements Trump. Like, that's where I'm at. I think overall Trump won the debate. At least on an aesthetics point. You may argue about the actual specifics of it, but I think that this was an aesthetics debate. That has been the question on everybody's mind. And
yeah, Trump only won the vibes. He didn't win anything else.
That's fine, but vibes I think matter.
They do, but
Alrighty. Well,
I would point back to my earlier point of
last thoughts.
It's a presidential debate. I mean, I would actually like to see the number of people watching the ratings and stuff like throughout the debate. How sharp did it drop after that first quarter? I'm curious.
I mean, I am curious. I don't even know, man. I think that at some point it's just as it goes. But Sondsol, final words.
Yeah, I don't think it was like the worst thing that's ever happened to Biden. I don't think that anyone.
Cancer.
Huh?
Sorry, he had his son die of cancer. I'm pretty sure that was worse than this debate.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I don't know why my brain.
You just had to bring up the dead child, didn't you?
Hey, he did it first. Okay, Biden did that today, so
Hey, Trump was attacking his son's legacy.
I think honestly, on the veterans issue, that was very strong for
Trump. Or I mean, not Trump. Biden that was crushed the veterans.
Sorry, Sondsol, please. I want to give you your time.
No, I'm fine, dude. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I know.
But I think that like if you're like pro Biden, like don't catastrophize over this because again, it's June 27th. It's not the worst thing in the world for this to happen right now. Just relax and we will be okay. I don't think that Trump is going to be able to like maintain momentum that he has already been losing over the past, however many months. I think we're vibing. This might be like a minor setback. We'll have to see. There's definitely going to be, I would predict some dip in the who is in my chat. Is that okay? Anyways, I think that we'll probably see some dip in the polling for Biden in the short term, and then I think Trump is going to do something, and it'll like even back out. This was just a thing that happened, and the next thing will happen, and then we'll talk about that one. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, maybe like. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think about a lot of it, and I'm just like, you know what? Like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's a long campaign, but yeah, this is a shitty night. So
You're such a doomer.
What do
The
you want me
Resi the Resi I know is a positive force in the world who always tries to look on the bright side of things, who loves humanity.
The bright side of this is that right now I'm literally just like I might just start berating leftists and be like, no, we have to get involved. This is our job.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, we're finally
Like-
on the attack the leftist train.
No, I'm not.
God.
Fuck off. I'm not doing that. I'm
Oh,
not doing
you're such a
No.
puss. Oh my
I'm not
God.
attacking them. I'm saying that it's literally I'm just going I don't know, I'll probably just be like, yeah, you just need to do I'm just gonna yell at people and be like, this is the leftist response is to do things. All right, like that's the response to this is like
The leftist response is to do things that goes in that flies in the face of literally my entire experience as being a leftist.
The online political people that you're looking at versus like the people that I interact with, like that's it. It's just like this is I don't know. This is like the method I've always had with like organizing shit. It's like shit like this happens, and it's like, all right, well, and you just go harder because that's all you can do. You just fight until you die because that's what life's about. That's your bit of hope. It never ends, but it never ends.
Well, here's my question. Like so something that I don't really know like exactly where like what your political opinions really are. I know that you're definitely left leaning and all that stuff. I know that you don't like to attack leftists over stuff. You are more into like the meme
attacking Democrats that much anymore. You're probably the reason why. I don't really like attacking people politically even. I don't debate.
I thought that you were on the like attack people for like to keep them honest type thing.
No, I attack mostly and PV because I don't like the idea that I could have been on a political ad without me knowing about it, because that would have been, I would never have gone on a single PV person stream because of that. I don't want that.
I've not heard about that, so.
Yeah, I know. Well, obviously, but like, here's the thing. Like, so Wick was doing these panels, for a while, and PV had access to his shit. I wouldn't want to be part of an attack ad on anybody because I'm going to be honest, Sondsol, look at me. Do you think I should represent the Democratic Party? No, I accept that.
Honestly, after I saw the picture of all the PV people canvassing for Bowman, I think that honestly, you probably would be a better representative.
So here's the thing. I don't care because that's it. It's like I value that. I would say I'm like I say I'm a Marxist libertarian. Like I favor social to communist type policies for economic whatnot, but like mostly in the efforts of securing individual liberties. Like the only reason a state should exist is because it should exist to protect individual liberties. And that is liberty from violence and lack, if you will, because there is a benefit to reducing lack for all people, right? So that's about where I sit on my shit. And then aside from that, it's I don't believe in marriage and shit like that or gender, but like I just don't.
It's not like it's not like a big political topic.
Yeah, it's not like something like that I'm never going to get like buy-in. Like I understand like the ideas about like degrowth. I think I can support parts of it. I think that there are things about like gender abolition I can support. A lot of like various like different lefty buzzwords and shit. But like realistically, yeah, I don't know. I shift. I'm kind of malleable. I'm very pro-gun, like extremely pro-gun. That is not something I'll ever give up. Because I just am. I just think that that's, I understand the whole idea. Like, you can't fight against, like, a big government. And I just will point out Afghanistan and all the other states that we have failed to conquer last 40 years, you know, because that's it. It's just what it is. So I am pro guns, pro abortion because I think it's cool to kill kids before they're born.
Before they're born. Thank you for clarifying. I was about to call the FBI.
Yeah. Well, obviously you want to be a Republican then, because you know those Democrats will kill children even after the point of birth.
Yeah,
so that was.
Oh my God, yeah, because like Trump was like even like like Biden literally just like, yeah, we had like first, second, third trimester. Like birth is fourth trimester. Like I don't know what to tell you here. Like, you know,
there is no fourth trimester. That's a trimester.
No, trimesters. I just say it's like 3 months. So like you're like what? You're in your like.
What does tri mean?
Trimester. It's like there are 3 periods of like pregnancy, right?
Yeah. So how could there be a fourth?
Because I take the time, right, that it would be, and I say, okay, 1 trimester is this period of time long, and then I just put that at the end of it, and I say, yeah, there you go. There's your 4th trimester.
What I'm trying to say is there's 3 trimesters. You're pregnant for 9 months.
Yeah, I'm like trying to say you got a 4th wheel on your tricycle.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, but if we're looking at like trimester as a length of time, then it's fine. That's how I look at trimesters. I just look at it as like a mile, basically. Like a life is made up of trimesters.
My mom always said life is like a box of trimesters.
Know what you're gonna get. Like, yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, like, yeah, like I don't know, man. I mostly just do drama anymore.
Yeah, no, I thought about pivoting to a little bit of drama after my last stream, but
I've honestly been occasionally pivoting more into like Israel Palestine shit, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like
you're where Destiny was at 2 months before October 7th. Just someone needs to genocide the other, so it's over with.
No, God, no. I legitimately
the cuck position. That, like, I gotcha.
No, God, no. No, I think that Biden needs to put like legitimate pressure on Israel to get Netanyahu and Ben-Gvir out, because there's the exacerbation of like tensions and whatnot that those two do just generally to the conversation as the Likud members makes any possibility of long-term stability in that area absolutely infeasible.
I feel like Netanyahu is just Biden time to see if Trump gets elected.
Yeah, I legitimately think the exact same thing.
I think that Netanyahu's purposefully delaying this to try to get Trump elected because he knows that it hurts Biden with leftists. I think I'm at that level with this, so yeah.
So here, do you? I know that we like. There's some
illegal political organization.
What?
I think that they committed a terrorist act against Rabini. And I don't think that was just an isolated member. But that's a little conspiracy-minded. I won't lie about that. Like, you know, in 95... when
I'm sorry. I didn't understand a word you just said. Say it again. What?
Okay, Rabin. Sorry, I said Rabini, not Rabin. So, 95, Rabin gets killed by a Likud extremist, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
almost
Netanyahu involvement.
So happens to, kind of take over politics in Israel for 2 decades.
No, I know what you're saying. I don't have much of a position on that.
I have a very strong position against Likud.
Obviously Likud. I just mean like that specifically.
That specific thing. Yeah, well, I mean that's just it. It's like I mean you can see the same echoes come out of Ben-Gvir and shit. Like, it's not. That's just
talking about echoes and Jews at the same time. Man, you are one of those anti-Israel lefties, aren't you?
Oh my God, not at all.
I know.
Authoritarians, like I've been.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
I think the thing is, it's
relax.
like they're just. I know you're. I don't give a. Call me an anti-Semite. All right, I can speak Hebrew better than you, anyways. So I don't give a. All right, I do it to fucking talk to God. I am crazy. But no, I mean,
talk to God.
No, sort of. Anyways, no, I really do think that it's like. Yeah, I kind of like right now. I mean, I stand with like the people of Israel who are constantly protesting Netanyahu's government, who, indicted him and should be in jail and all these other things. I think that 100% I support the people who just had their Supreme Court gutted in favor of, like, you know, more executive power. Yeah, I 100% support the people over that. I do not support the current formation of the Israeli government.
I think that there could be some changes for sure.
I don't even think some change. I think that there needs to be a legitimate upheaval with regards to Likud and then the other ultranationalist parties that are currently running Israel.
But do you condemn Hamas?
Yeah, 100%. I believe that Hamas needs to be absolutely destroyed with no questions asked whatsoever.
Okay, so
I think
that
that's just
like
where I'm
kill
at
them all.
with it.
Like gotcha.
No, you need to destroy the organization. That's not just saying kill them all. That's saying, hey, we need to look at a population that for the last 20 years has served under a authoritarian regime that would kill them if they stepped out of line. All right, which is going to make people act a certain way. You know, eventually you just go ahead and give in because you have to, because you don't want to die. Because, like, why would you bother? You know, what's worth making the world better if, you know, there's no good coming out of it because you're dead. Okay.
Why did I think that you were like an anti-electoral lefty?
Because you think that all lefties are exactly the same.
No, I thought that there was something you said specifically. I don't automatically assume people. Listen, I'm not a
libertarian, but he's a liar.
I'm an Allende type leftist. I like the way that Samuel Allende worked his way into the Chilean government. Is that wrong? No, I got that right. Yeah, I think that Pinochet was an absolutely horrible being. I do think it was an American fabricated coup to do that too. But I support.
Wait, isn't that like confirmed to be an American like coup?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure the Allende coup wasn't actually confirmed to be an American coup at any point. It's actually like one of the rare ones. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was unconfirmed.
Give it time. We'll admit to it sooner or later.
No, I mean, it's been long enough that we would have at this point. That's why I'm just saying, like, at this point, like, we've admitted a lot worse than that. And that's why I'm just like, there might have been like some minor like corporate support, but I don't think it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. It doesn't matter because they instituted military junta for what, like 40,
Junta.
50, junta, whatever. All right. For what, 40, 50 years? Within 12 years, we're socialists are right back, baby. That's what Reformation does. It makes long-term progress possible. It allows us to go ahead and turn wheels forward, and that way they don't go all the way back. Yeah, I'm pro-electoralism. I'm pro-democracy because I'm basically a socialist, because I think that they are the only things that have parallel power structures to begin with. I don't think that capitalism is compatible with democracy, especially in its current form, and I think that it can become that way, and it must become that way, because I think that it kind of is doing the socialist consumptive, generation after generation that, Nick Land and Moldbug even predicted that capitalism is an AI that will serve itself. I just think that there is still a high possibility that it ends up getting quite close to, some sort of system that works close to what Marx worked, as it has been going ahead and trending over the last 105 years or so.
All right, I do need to hop off. I just looked at the time, and I also desperately have to pee. But nice conversation. If you guys in chat, I haven't been reading your chat, but if your chat is doomer about this, chill the out. If you guys are like sucking,
are you gonna do a full what we should be happy about stream about this tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I'm going to be packing up to move.
Okay, well, cool, great, awesome.
Yeah, I actually have a life, Rezzy.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much, bro. Like,
no, you don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have personally invited me onto your stream.
You're moving to the cold, right?
Oh, I'm moving to DC.
Oh, you're only gonna be like 2-3 hours away from me then.
Yeah, it's got to be closer to the Cabal.
Yeah, yeah. I want that dark Cabal secret pack money,
All right. Well, we'll get you in on the TomTom. Oh,
hey, don't worry, babe. We'll hook you up. You get your play money.
Gotcha. All right, Sondsol, you take care of yourself, guys. If you don't know Sondsol, find him on youtube.com/@Sondsol, I believe.
Or Kick.
or Kick.
That's right. I'm not banned on every platform, right? Just Twitch.
Just
right?
Twitch.
Just the one that's based to be banned from. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you later, right?
I love you too, bro. Take care.
All right, guys. Yeah, I am ending. I need to piss really bad, and I got to do some stuff before I go to bed. But I will catch you guys later. Next stream, I don't know when it will be. It'll be next week, though. Unfortunately, my time is going to be overwhelmingly taken up by packing and stuff like that. Once again, I'm going to be pushing real hard for you guys to send me money, all right? Because I don't usually like to shill, but your boy is poor in moving, and it's going to be real rough once I get to DC and I'm looking for a job. In that interim, I'm going to be bleeding you like crazy. So, don't know when the next stream is going to be. I will catch you guys definitely next week, probably Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, I love you guys very much. I don't really have anything else to say. I'll catch you guys next time.